Now today we are going to discuss about the concept of globalization. What is globalization? Globalization is a scenario which has brought the entire globe or the entire world. Imagine that this is a globe. This was made as a local village. In simple terms, globalization is nothing but globalization is making a globe into a village. The connectivity between east and west, north and south was wide and spread that it has reached the entire thing at very fast connectivity, and sharing has been spread not only in the forms of market or in the products or in the terms of anything, but even in the form of ideologies or the ideas have been shared to a larger extent. Now, what is globalization for us right now? The globalization has brought changes not only in the political scenario but also in the cultural and the environmental backgrounds of various places. We have seen in the earlier days the transport of trade. The ideology of trade was an emerging concept in the olden days. The products were carried from one place to another place. In order to exchange the products, the people used to travel for miles and miles of journey, and then they used to sell their products there, used to get more profits by selling there, and then used to get back the money here. In this way, the trade was only concerned of the production of the product. The product was sold and we used to get more money. This was the earlier times. Second change which we got because of globalization was people. The people started to get migrated from one place to another place in search of better livelihood or in search of better income earns or better opportunities for them to learn and to aspire themselves. In this way, to cherish their lives, to set a standard of their living, to increase the standard of their living. This is the second major change what we got because of globalization. Moving on to the third concept, what we got is the flow of capital. Earlier, when we sell a product only, we used to get a flow of currency from one hand to another hand. But as the time passed on, as the moment changed on, now the people are started to investment from one region to another region. Now we have companies of America investing in India. We have Indian rich merchants investing in Europe, UK, France, Britain, Spain, New Zealand, Australia, in various corners of the world. These three changes have brought various changes in the entire globe. That is, the trade has brought of products earlier, got changed now. Then people started to migrate from one place to another place. And the third one is the flow of the capital from one region to another region also escalated the change of globalization into a very widespread region. And in the 20th century, we have seen some more major changes of spread of ideology. The rulers of Egypt, the rulers of Libya were overthrown by the people. The ideology of dictatorship was asked to be questioned, and the leaders of dictators were forced to leave their thrones, and the restoration of normal democratic setup was initiated because of this movement, which was aptly called by the media as the Arab Spring. The Arab Spring is the movement which was raised in the Arab continent region or the regions of the Arab nations which happened of Egypt and Libya. But this movement was not considered as successful by the historians because it does not escalated any great revolutions here. The only thing is the existing government was changed or the other people were changed. The person was changed. It did not bring any major changes in their mindset or in their lives. Only the existing leaders were changed. This is the analysis given by this. But in this Arab Spring, the media played a vital role in Egypt or in Libya, which were owned by the other nation groups or foreign nation media, which escalated the issues and brought an international support for that. Earlier, tsunami means we used to feel only sorrow for that. But today we can see what are the great destructions that are happened for us, and we can not only support by them by our sympathy but also through financial help whichever is required for them or by technological advancement by other nations also brought change because of the globalization of media also. So media plays a very vital role, and globalization has connected each and every corner. Earlier we never used to know what is happening in other country, but today we can sit in our house and watching at the TV, we can clearly understand what is happening in the other region of the world also. Even now we can watch the FIFA World Cup which is conducted in Brazil. We are very far away, continents far away from the region, but you can see the action live catching on the TVs.